Welcome to this collage of world poetry. Poetry is an act of survival. We have with us some of the legendary poets of the globe now. We have Raphael, one of the leading poets from South Africa. We have Professor Sanjukta Dasgupta, convener, English Board, Sahitya Academy, who has several collections to her belt. We have Professor Bashabi Fraser, Indian-born, UK-settled, diasporic poet, who talks about the cultural confluence. We have two major Australian poets, Prof. Harle from New South Wales and Cameron Hindrum from Tasmania, Australia. We also have a major poet writing in English, Malsawmi Jacobs, who is now in New Zealand on a trip. We also have A.J. Thomas, guest editor, Indian Literature, Sahitya Academy, and a noted poet. I thank my co-curator, Basudhara Roy, for bringing out such an interesting world of poetry, a casket of delight. Why not to enjoy this? I thank all contributors who have done this and who made this project a grand success. Enjoy.
The title of my poem is Healing Power. Gently, gently run your fingers on my forehead. Social distancing is not for us. Hold my hand. Let's form the human chain from the Arctic to the Antarctica. Do not tremble, do not cry, do not gasp, do not die. In our togetherness is our strength. Death can only threaten us before it dies. We turn to the earth only to return. Green shoots and leaves of grass reappear as death retires, defeated.
Hello, this is a short poem called Pumpkin Creek. Guarded by dense mangroves, a million miles from the fast lane, our humble house and hearth awaits. Rocky outcrops and eucalypts, the Hawkesbury signature, symbols of an ancient land dominate my vision. Boat access only. Psychic adjustments required here, a reconnection with time and tide. This is wild country, a place for creating, a place to reassess values, a place to laugh at our self-deceptions. The sturdy jetty, a safe landing point, beckons. My little boat approaches our hidden hearth. Whoosh, whoosh, and the sun caresses this nirvana. Thank you.
Hello, good morning, and namaskar. I'm going to read you my sonnet, Home, which is the last poem in my collection, The Homing Bird, and it was published by Indigo Dreams in 2017. And thank you, Basudhara and Jaydeep, for inviting me to contribute to your wonderful project on Hearth and Home in these critical times. So here is the poem, Home by Bashabi Fraser. Home. It has always been the same. The garden path awash with snow-like chrysanthemums, caressing my walk. The veranda embraced by the interlaced abundance of dark green with purple clusters dripping from stalks, which beckoned a cycle of life, fluttering, hovering, and crawling through its myriad folds. Inside are muralled walls where peacocks dance, surrounded by more tendrils, etched in gold. Our martial cat on watch. The parrots upside down, nibbling plump guavas with genteel grace. Guests who fly back in green clouds at dusk to their forest home, while my mother welcomes other guests through her open door. It has always been so in my dreams when she was there before the creepers came cascading in. Thank you.
After Bitfall. I'm standing underground, where formless water words make a sound, art sinking, making invisible news, gravity-fed ghost words sinking into rhythm, into the ghosts of ideas. Soft art sounds will fade over time, dissolving even the news, even stone.
Hello. My warm greetings to all of you, my friends. I have written just a single poem during this lockdown of more than 2 months. It is titled The Leveler. The Leveler. I am under house arrest because of a germ. The brief delic spring is passing before my eyes. The coil's insistent, penetrating, infectious cooing, the late afternoon's slanting sun rays washing over the mulberry tree opposite my balcony. Unclaimed yet by the boys of the neighborhood, the ripe mulberries flash a derisive smile. Stillness has enveloped all around. The hundreds of thousands trudging home over hundreds of miles, fleeing the toxic humans of this megalopolis, riven with caste, class, and communal violence amidst the unseen enemy's attack. Some fall dead on the roads, their throats parched, stomachs burning. What a shame to be ensconced in my home, away from harm's way, and pretending all would be well. The leveler, ready with the scythe, whose sweep I strain to evade, can shape-shift into a new strain and creep in, I know. Life and death playing hide-and-seek every wakeful moment, and I striving to be aware of the sweet living present. But for how long? While even the biggest powers of the world with the ultimate lethal weapons are humbled by this elusive foe, pushing humanity to the level of individual survival, what's left? Merely each one on one's own? What has happened to the edifice of human civilization and its constructs? Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm going to read the poem Exiled Blues from my third collection, The Bitter Herb. Moth dust tossed at the mouth of another day, silence at the doorways of rain. North is me as a child, fields at dawn, and I'm looking back toward the blue wind home. Frontiers crossed over so far, so close, colors of desolation in the secret surround.
Lockdown Thoughts in a Foreign Land by Malsawmi Jacobs. Basking in the sunshine here, while the sky is clear and blue, and the well-mown lawn is green, though the maple tree is red, brown are leaves down on the ground. Songbirds sing in trees beyond. Across the seas I have flown, farther on I wish to go. Follow trails into the woods, where the forest grows the thickest, where the kauri tree stands tallest, where the tui sings the sweetest. On this sea-surrounded land, draped in beauty beyond words, a heaven for weary minds, men arrived in ancient times in their boats from distant shores, sailing through perilous waves, guided by the cause of stars, here to find their hearths and homes. But my home is far away, from where I hear day by day cries of sorrow, pain and war, sickness, hunger, despair, death, human anguish hard to bear. Heaven, help us, oh, do help us.
The road. I witness all happening around, like a night bird for the river's far side. It takes me to a relationship where green songs stick on certain lips. Thank you.
Hello everybody. Greetings from Jamshedpur, Jharkhand, India. It has been a wonderful experience co-curating this Collage of World Poetry with Professor Jaydeep Sarangi. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to the poets who warmly acknowledged our invitation to contribute to this project. I conclude this collage by presenting a poem of mine entitled Sunbound. To you, wayfarer of light, that chase the brilliance of 1,000 suns, darkness is but a rare hour in the relentless succession of days. As success-studded, glory-born, you claim the hopeful wealth of brightness. If perchance, however, ominous clouds should choose to gather upon your ways, if promises should be dimmed and the dancing rays shred to dust, do not then hesitate to call on me, for I haven't changed my address. An inhabitant still of these faithful plains of darknesses, my refuge shall be yours. And together, once more we shall read those unlearned hieroglyphs of waiting, till your hope strikes root and your sun rises again. Thank you so much.